Hi class, I want to show you how to complete the task portion of your DNA murder mystery. Once you click on the murder mystery task, it's going to bring you to this page. You're going to become a crime lab investigator who will prepare the DNA fingerprints to determine who committed this crime. For this test, information about each suspect has been provided along with the evidence collected at the crime scene. Each suspect and the crime scene has a strip of letters that represents a segment of their DNA. The letters on these strips stands for the sequence of bases on their DNA molecules. You will cut and sort these strands using the model of electrophoresis provided below to form the individual DNA fingerprint. Scientists use restriction enzymes to bind with and cut specific bases on a DNA strand. You will model the job of an enzyme that binds to AATT and make cuts between the AA and the TT. Locate the documents containing the DNA samples from the crime scene and suspects. Find the DNA strips at the bottom of each sample. Look over the pattern of DNA base sequences on the strip and locate any areas that have AATT. When you find these locations, you will place a space between these until you reach the end. This will result in several fragments of DNA in different lengths. Count the number of letters in each fragment. This determines the length of the fragment. Arrange the fragments by size in the murder mystery Google sheet and in the correct column by crime scene evidence or suspect samples. Follow these same procedures for all 4 DNA samples. Once you have the crime scene and all 4 suspects mapped out, compare the fingerprints of each to the crime scene. The individual bands who match the crime scene will be the suspect who committed the crime. So here are where the DNA samples are. So you will click that and it will bring you to this document. So here is the blood found at the crime scene. Here is the suspect 1, suspect 2, and suspect 3. Each of their DNA sequences are found at the bottom of their square. So what it's telling you is you must put a space between each of these. AATT, AATT, and AATT. Then you're going to go back to the document and you're going to find the DNA murder mystery Google sheet. Open that up. All right, so we're going to do the blood found at the crime scene first. Okay, so this one has 3 letters in it. So we're going to copy the 3 letters. We're going to go back, to the DNA fingerprinting Google sheet. We're going to find 3, and we're going to paste those 3 letters in. All right, we're going to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a longer strip. So as we have learned, DNA sorts from longest to shortest. So we're going to put those in the 14th spot. And you can stretch out your Google Doc as you need to. All right, back to the suspects. All right, the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now we've got one at the spot 13. And the last one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to put that at the 7th spot. All right, so now what you'll do is you'll go back and you'll do this to each of the suspects. So here you're going to do the AATT, you're going to do the AATT here and here. Then you'll copy and paste these strips wherever they belong. Same with suspect 2, Sally, and suspect 3, Bob Bellows. So you'll paste them all in order from longest at the top to shortest at the bottom. Then that's going to be how you solve the case. Whoever matches up to this first column, John, Sally, or Bob, that will be the person who committed the crime. Once you do that and you figure out who committed the crime, you will go here and you will check your suspect. So this is another Google Doc, and you will select who you think did the crime, and then you'll hit submit. If you get it right, then you solved it correctly. If you did not, you may want to go back and review your outcome in your strips of DNA to see if you placed them in the right columns. The last assignment you're going to do is kind of wrapping up all of the knowledge that you've learned in your web quest. It's called a digital artifact assignment. Use a Web 2.0 tool to create a digital presentation or poster about DNA fingerprinting. So you're going to include what is DNA fingerprinting, what is it used for, problems with DNA fingerprinting, and examples of ethical and unethical uses of DNA information. What would be the benefits and the problems that may occur from developing a national database for people leaving the U.S. And you're going to click these stories, which are different case stories of how basically cold case files have occurred, where DNA fingerprinting has proved innocence, and many times it's been many years afterwards. For the case study, include the following: summary, outcome of DNA analysis, significance of the case you choose. These are your options for your Web 2.0 tools right here. And here is the rubric. When you are finished, you will make sure that you pick a shareable link so that I may also view your document, and submit the file right here. Okay? Since you have to upload a file, you need to put it into a Word or PDF document. So you can go to a Google Doc and export that as PDF and then upload that as a file. So just post your link in a plain document, and that will be the way that you submit it. I hope you have fun doing this assignment, and please let me know if you have any questions.